What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you've noticed, there's been a bit of a change. This is the first video of 2026 from us, and we've made a little updates to the channel. Obviously, we've changed the name, completely rebranded the kind of look of it. And this is gonna be something a bit more permanent, but also kind of encapsulates more of the channel. Yeah, we're obviously gonna do a lot more content this year. We're gonna be doing so much new stuff, but yeah, I felt like this was necessary for a while. But hopefully you guys like it. But this is another episode of the Double Feature Podcast. And for this episode,
still
we're
the most consistent podcast, even in 2026.
Man, I mean,
still the most consistent
we're entering this. On the most solid ground.
I feel like we kind of gotta keep up the joke at this point. Like we can't do too many podcast episodes in a row because
the thing is, we decided, for our first video back, as much as we would love to be every cornball on YouTube and be like channel update, so
with like a big balloon of 3D glasses behind us and like we're
yeah, we're just not gonna do that. Instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap up last year. Obviously, we're gonna talk about our favorite movies from last year, and obviously by the title of this, we're gonna give you our most anticipated for this year. But before we get into it, please do us a favor. If you are new to this channel and this is your first time here, and even if you just haven't, but you've watched, just please like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. It helps us out a ton. And yeah, it lets us know, it lets us not only get in the algorithm for people that watch this type of stuff, but lets us know what you like watching. If you watch this, if you're liking these videos, we'll give you more of these. Vice versa with other videos. But yeah, we've got like a couple topics to cover. I guess we'll start off with some news tidbits that we got earlier this week, which was God of War Kratos has been cast in the God of War show. And then this morning we woke up to like some Lara Croft photos of, I completely forgot this is happening, like, to be honest. But yeah,
low key. I mean, I remember with Netflix doing the Tomb Raider series, that animated series that had just dropped or whatever. Like, I remember it was like kind of in the zeitgeist, in the atmosphere. It was kind of just reverberating.
I just completely forgot about the whole Sophie Turner
show anything
thing.
Of the live action?
Like,
when I saw that, I was like, oh, I kind of forgot.
Yeah, I was like, Joe Jonas, man, what a lucky guy. Sophie Turner looks great. I'm excited for it.
She does. The costume looks good. I like
the way it looks. What would this be, the third try? Third time's the charm for a live action Tomb Raider? Hopefully it turns out good. As for the Kratos casting, that one's a bit more interesting. They cast Thor from God of War Ragnarok.
Ironic.
I wonder how Christopher Judge feels. I really wonder. Hopefully they can get Christopher Judge in
as the villain.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully they can get him in some form. But the guy looks like Thor, or the guy looks like Kratos. Like, admittedly,
and he's like 6'6". Yeah, I mean, he could get jacked for the role, even though he's like 50 years old or something. Hollywood stuff.
He's got the voice. He's already got the voice down. He's got the
voice for it.
It's just about, how much
I want to see the tone. I want to see what they're going with.
How much are we giving this show? Are we giving it the I guess what I would call your standard, like the Fallout treatment, where it's like $150 million budget, try to cook your best? Or are we doing like a Rings of Power situation where we're giving this thing like $300 million? Like
I mean, look, even if it's either of those, I think it's fine. I just don't want it to go in that The Boys territory, where it's like almost cheap. It's literally like saving money. I just need the money to be spent. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't need to be the most. It doesn't need to be a huge amount.
But I do want to see it
reflect on the screen. I mean, with God of War, with that kind of IP, I think it should look like that. So
who knows? Maybe the show gets big enough to where we do get a movie adaptation. I'd imagine we will at some point soon. I mean, like, the games are just too big, and I do think video games are on a rise. We'll talk about that later, but I do think
Yeah.
video game adaptations are on the rise. But yeah, so those were your quick news tidbits for this morning that dropped, and also I think the God of War stuff happened last night or whatever. So I mean, some of these things are obviously like in more development than others. But we'll hear obviously and cover more news as we go along. But I wanted to start off uh, as our first topic with our, I guess, top 10 from last year, our top 10 favorite movies from last year. We'll throw out our 5 honorable mentions. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one because I do not know your top 10 at all.
I don't know your top 10 either. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I could gauge what your top 10 might be, but I don't really.
This
I
was
don't really
tough. It was tough to come to the decision to do 10 considering I watched over 100 2025 movies. I wanted to do like 30. I'm not
Oh yeah,
like
you watched a lot more movies last year than me.
everything in the
it
top
was pretty
30
tough for you.
is like amazing. Like man, the ugly stepsister, man. The ugly stepsister. But we're going to cover like I guess our 5 honorable mentions really quick. I'll go first. I'll just cover the 5, give quick thoughts on it, and then you can do yours. At 15,
Okay.
I had Avatar, Fire and Ash, great blockbuster filmmaking from Big Jim. I personally, I understand the people that don't like the whole Pandora stuff and kind of like want James Cameron to do something new. While I agree, I'm not one of those people that don't like the Pandora stuff. Like I think The Way of Water really made me fall in love with the characters, the world, much more than that first movie. And I think I found myself during Fire and Ash just like literally getting emotional at literally nothing, like just at seeing characters back on screen again.
It's
Like
that level of investment.
yeah, and obviously it looks phenomenal. All that. 14, I got Chainsaw Man, the Reze arc. This was amazing. Like the more I think about it, the kind of like the higher it goes up my list because I originally had it. I want to say it was still in the top 15, but I've watched so many movies after and since then that it's just managed to like keep its own legs on the grind. Yeah, I really loved it. Great animation. I'm loving the Chainsaw Man world characters. This is.
I don't know when season 2 will come out or how long it'll take.
If you aren't on the ball knowledge, please get on the ball knowledge. It is actually amazing. And then number 13, I had Magic Farm, this little indie movie with like Alex Wolff, and it's about like a bunch of people going to like I want to say Argentina to shoot like a pseudo fake documentary. It's just like it's so hijinks. It's so for me like the tone
like
of it.
Argo?
No. It's not serious at all. It's like very. It's no.
Oh, gotcha.
It's super funny, but also so heartwarming. I love like literally every person in it, like from a person that has one line to the main character. Like I actually adored it. Number 12, Ballad of Wallace Island. Absolutely adored it. It was in my top like 10 for a really long time. But yeah, just a heartwarming movie. One of those feel good movies that leaves you crying but like smiling. It's hilarious.
Melancholic.
One of the funniest movies of the year. It's brisk. It's just so enjoyable. And then at 11 for my last honorable mention is Left-Handed Girl. This was a like indie drama dropped on Netflix from a collaborator of Sean Baker way back on Sean Baker's like I want to say it was his first movie, but Sean Baker like edited this movie, he produced this movie, like they're still like
oh wow
really really close knitted together, and you can feel it as soon as it starts. You're like, it's got the Sean Baker isms. It's got that raw, the way it's edited, the way people are talking. It's so raw. It's so authentic. One of the best plot twists I've seen in quite a fucking while. It was just amazing. Really, just a great story that was told. And, yeah, I mean, I just adored, I was so glued to it. I adored every second of it. The child acting is amazing in there. So good. So good. But yeah, those are my 5 honorable mentions. Go ahead and give yours real quick from last year.
All right. take this with a grain of salt. Obviously, you guys, anybody who's been here at the Twin Studios laboratory, for long enough, should know by now that I'm the more. I like to play more casual. I like to be more casual minded. I like to keep the mind functioning at 100%. 50, maybe 50
He keeps the
casual,
channel on the
50
ground. He keeps the
critic.
channel on the
I
ground.
keep it grounded. You feel me? I keep us from getting too pretentious to the point where people walk away from the channel. So here, 15, I'm going The Naked Gun. Okay, The Naked Gun was a great comedy, kind of underrated, I think, in years' time too, with comedies kind of trying to make a comeback. I think it's going to be looked back upon, and I think
Did
Liam
it do
Neeson in the
well?
role. I don't know, but I
I should
really
look
do
that
hope
up.
it
I
did
hope
because I
so.
would
I
want
hope
a
so.
sequel for The Naked Gun. Liam Neeson, in the main role. It's picture perfect. His chemistry with why am I forgetting her name?
Pamela Anderson?
Pamela Anderson. Yeah, yeah. His chemistry with Pamela Anderson in that movie, so good.
It
I
was
thought The Naked
successful.
Gun was so funny. Okay, great. I thought Naked Gun was so good, so funny. I remember our crowd was really into it too. Our
Such
audience,
a good movie to watch
like
with the
it was,
audience.
yeah, it was great. Then at number 14, I'm gonna go Wake Up Dead Man. A Knives Out
Hmm.
story. Look, I love this movie. It was great. I was kind of, a little bit taken back by the runtime. I didn't expect it to be that long. I don't know why. Like when
Yeah,
I
it's
fired it
pushing
up, I
two
was
and a
like,
half. Like,
oh,
it's
it's like two and
pushing
a
it.
half hours. I was like, oh, I didn't even know that. But thoroughly enjoyed it. The runtime wasn't even like an issue
An
for me.
issue,
Yeah, Benoit Blanc. I mean, what can you say? He's literally like the LeBron of this shit, like of this detective shit. Like he's literally like crazy. Like bro's OP at this shit. And then obviously, why am I forgetting his name?
Who, Josh O'Connor?
Jo- Joshua, yeah, Josh O'Connor. Yeah, Josh O'Connor was great in that movie.
Yeah.
Playing this little pastor, like I feel like the movie did have something to say, with some of those
Was
little
it
religious undertones and
Father
stuff like
Judd?
that.
Father Judd? What was his name? Judd Duplicitous or
Uh,
whatever?
yeah, something like that. And then even what's his name in the movie, Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin
I
was hilarious.
enjoyed even with the little screen time he had. Yeah, I thought Wake Up Dead Man was a great movie, especially like to cap off the year. And I think it would be my second favorite Knives Out movie, with Glass Onion probably being the last one. And then at
Mm.
number 13, I'm gonna go Black Phone 2. Look, I like
Ooh.
Black Phone. Maybe not as much as other people, but I really enjoyed Black Phone. I thought Black Phone 2. I feel like when this movie came out, it was kind of like a choosing of sides thing. It was like you either like it more than Black Phone, or you
Or
don't
you like
like
them the
it, and
same?
you don't.
I didn't
Yeah,
see that many
like or you
people
don't like
too
it.
like hard on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Uh, I think for the most part, like everybody pretty much enjoyed it, but I seem to enjoy this one a little bit more than the first one. I like the vibe that they went with here. It kind of was like this super 80s slasher vibe with and the little vintage camera tricks that they were
Mm-hmm.
doing for some of the like nightmare sequences and stuff like that. Like I really enjoyed it. I also liked the lead turn for the little sister. I really liked her performance in the movie, and just the winter backdrop and all of that stuff. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than the first one, but I think I would rate them like the same, the
Yeah.
first one and the second one. But yeah, I really enjoyed Black Phone 2. It was kind of a surprise too, because I liked the first one and I was interested in Black Phone 2. But yeah, after seeing it, I really liked it. There's some scenes in there that are really good. And then number 12. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do both of these at the same time. Might as well 12 and 11. That's gonna be Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. I thought
Mm.
these are two great comic book movies. And I think in time it's gonna. I think in time it's not only going to prove that they're really great, but also I think the love that even like Fantastic Four has been getting at certain awards uh ceremonies, certain awards shows and stuff like that. um it's not really crazy, but I think when I'm seeing Fantastic Four numerous times get nominated for like production design, I think that's kind of interesting. I think that I
Oh,
don't
they
think that's
could.
like the norm, and that's what it's stuff like that. I think people are gonna appreciate it over time. I think Thunderbolts is like a great story. It's like it feels almost like something that would come out of like Phase 2 Marvel, like
Mm-hmm.
almost like it feels like vintage Marvel, but like with an updated look with updated characters, and I like the way that the team comes together. And I'm interested to see how the two, come together.
Hmm.
When we talk about our 2026 most anticipated, I'm just interested to see what happens here. But yes, my 12, my 11, Thunderbolts F4, love both of those movies. Can't say enough good things about them. Yeah, there you go.
All right, well, we're going to get into our top 10. We'll just go 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, so on and so forth. Give our quick thoughts on each one. My number 10 is going to be 28 years later. Absolutely adored it. What can I say? Danny Boyle comes. Danny Boyle, listen. What was his last movie? Was his last movie yesterday, or I forget what his last movie was. I want to say it was yesterday, which was like 6 years ago or something. But yeah, it was an all right movie. Not the Danny Boyle I'm used to. I'm used to, give me something super new, super different. And he comes in swinging his literal dick like all over the screen. Like he's like, we're pulling out the
It wasn't
camera
his,
tricks.
though. It wasn't his.
You want a zombie film? Well, guess what? Coming of age zombie film. And I'm like, holy shit, I wasn't prepared to genuinely be bawling in
Nobody
a
was.
zombie movie.
Nobody was.
And yeah, I mean, I just thoroughly enjoyed it. The score's amazing. The best cinematography of the year, in my opinion. I think the fact that this isn't even getting nominated is just ridiculous. What they do, both in post and in camera and with the camera, is ridiculous in this movie. I don't understand how the fuck this is not up for cinematography. It's performed so well. Just a great story. I mean, it's to me. I could gush about it on and on. Amazing. That's my number 10. What's yours?
My number 10 is going to be The Long Walk. Yes. I
Mm.
really like this movie. The moment I saw it touched me, pause. It really, it, it I felt it, on a deeper level. I think David Johnson and Cooper Hoffman's performances really come through
So
like fucking
great.
butter, dude.
I
And
can't wait
like,
for
I
what's that
mean,
movie that he's about that Cooper Hoffman's about to be
absolutely
in? Oh,
incredible stuff by the two. And I think their chemistry together, I mean, it's like pumpkin pie and whipped cream, and then it's like, god
David
damn,
Johnson's so
like it's
likable,
just a
dude. Like
full ass meal, dude. I think the ending was I had a little bit of issues with the
jump shark a
ending.
little bit. Just jump shark just a
Jumps
wee
the
bit.
sharks a little, jumps the shark
Just a wee bit.
a little bit, but I think I thoroughly enjoyed it. Multiple, I mean, just filled with like a nuance of like multiple different characters that all feel so complex, like so three-dimensional, and like the way that it feels like this harrowing, almost like Hunger Games esque, like dystopian like tale, and I really loved it. So yeah, that's my number 10.
All right, my number 9 is going to be Cloud. This was I watched this earlier in the year, but this is by Kiyoshi
Still haven't
Kurosawa.
seen it. I gotta see it.
It's such a good. It's like existential horror, where it really shows you the horrors of kind of society and just reality. It's not even. It's thrilling. It's so engaging. It takes a bit to get going, like maybe like 10 to 20 minutes, but once you understand what's going on and what this is really playing around, it is doing so many things on a thematic level that is so rich, and it constantly unfolds as the movie goes, and it looks phenomenal. The performances are amazing. It's so atmospheric, and it lets you breathe with the characters. And not the most hopeful ending film, but yeah, I absolutely adored it. I'd highly recommend giving Cloud a watch if you guys haven't. That's my number 9. What about you?
My number 9 is Frankenstein. I
Mm.
really enjoyed this movie. I
Wish we
don't.
could see it
I
in
think it
IMAX.
was. I
Wish.
man. I think like I said something about the visuals like
A
15
minute
times in the
in,
first
bro.
like 2 minutes. It's like, dog, oh my god, like the thought of watching this on the big screen. But yeah, I really love this movie. Immediately I was just hit with like immaculate production, costume design, and then a
The
phenomenal
splat
Oscar Isaac
score.
performance. And then the splat score, and then a fucking insanely good Jacob Elordi Frankenstein performance, and the effects, the the story. I mean, it was like 2.5 hours long. Um, and I mean, you could feel it, but in a good way, I would
Yeah,
say.
it
You
feels
know,
like a
it felt very
tale. Like
sprawling. It
you're
felt,
really in it.
yeah, it felt like you're reading a book in the best way possible. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it started off a lot like higher on my list as the year kind of went on. It went down a few notches, but I mean, it would be hard to shake that movie out of my top 10.
Hmm.
So yeah, Frankenstein is my number 9.
All right, so now we're on 8. My number 8 is Neja 2. Uh,
Mm,
Absolutely loved it. I mean, this to me is the best animated movie of the year. The fact that this isn't even getting nominated, it's heartbreaking.
wild
It's
stuff.
gut wrenching. This
What's
is
going on over
also
there? What is going on over there?
it also happens to be the highest grossing movie of the year. So the fact that like eyes
Yeah.
aren't on it still enough for it to be in contention in like any of these Academy presentations is just it's so sad because don't get me wrong, there's a handful of great animated films this year, but like what's really the toss up, Zootopia 2 and K-pop Demon Hunters? Like I liked both of them, really liked Zootopia 2, but like Neja 2's on an entirely different level. Beautiful animation, amazing voice performances. I got so emotional. It is on a scale that is so ridiculous. When I saw an impact frame in that movie, I genuinely like got the fuck out of my like chair. Like holy shit! Like it was amazing. I can't wait to see what they do with the third one, considering how big this was. And yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know.
my favorite
I don't know.
movie. My favorite animated movie of the year. It's on HBO Max right now, so do y'all so a favor right now. Do y'all
Go
so a
watch
favor?
it.
Yeah, it was
I
amazing.
mean, you
That's my
should have
number
watched it
8.
already.
What about you though?
Okay. My number 8 is Marty Supreme.
Marty
Uh,
Supreme, Marty
like,
Supreme,
like,
Marty
dude.
Supreme, Marty Supreme.
I mean, what is there that doesn't need to be said other than the movie maybe didn't need to be as long as it was.
The Timothy
But yeah,
Chalamet
phenomenal
show.
movie. Timothy Chalamet performance is just. I mean, Timothy Chalamet. I've had this conversation with my brother. Timothy Chalamet is like the Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, he's
He
like the modern
really
Leo.
doesn't. He doesn't fully like turn into an entirely different person. Other than the revenue. Turn into an entirely different person. Where they're like under amounts of makeup and like really doing this, crazy performance, super out of the box, and transformative. But they're just so good at being themselves and just enough and putting that into the character just enough to make you like it. And then I think, directing and writing helps. I think Josh Safdie really had a clear vision with Marty Supreme, what he wanted to do here. I think the ping pong aspect of it kind of gets lost in translation a little bit. But I mean, I think for what it is, I mean, like it's like a two over two damn near 2.5 hour movie of like it almost feels like a biopic, but it's not. It's like a slice of
Yeah,
someone's life. But yeah, I really loved it. Like the performances, again, Timothy Chalamet. I think this, like, I don't know how close it is to the real person, the Marty Mauser or whatever.
I
I don't
don't
know
think
how
it's
how
not.
close it
It's
is,
kind of loosely based
but
on it, but
but
it's
he's
not
great.
like
I mean,
him.
Timothy
So
Chalamet's freaking great. I mean, everyone really is Odessa, Gwyneth Paltrow. Like everybody's really great in the movie. Um, yeah, the score, the vibe, like everything about it, I really like. There are some things I didn't like, but I think overall, like it's working at such a high degree in terms of like technical work and like acting and performances that like it's just hard to look past. Like I just found myself really engaged with the movie and never
yep,
like not. So yeah,
I
that's my number 8.
agree. That's my number 7. So I really echo pretty much everything you just said. It's obviously it has that uncut gems feel. I gotta shout out. If I had legs, I'd
Yeah.
kick you. That also really had an uncut gems feel to it. Consistently, just from start to finish, thrilling. It's constantly building in anticipation. It's constantly building in tension. And yeah, it's got those aspects that you'd expect from like a Safdie movie, but also it looks so good. Like you said, the score is great. The soundtrack is great. I just loved everything about it. Even like why is like Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank so good in here? Why is like like you got Tyler
Crazy.
the
It's like
Creator? It
everybody
is
I feel like the vision is
crazy.
just so clear that it almost lends the
Yeah.
acting ability to be like so natural to the point where it's just like everybody's firing
I
off
will
in
say,
a phenomenal
confused
performance.
about the orange ball. Confused.
We just threw the orange balls away.
Just didn't really do anything with it. It was
I feel
all
like
over
that
the
would have kind of
marketing.
made sense in the end. Like if that happened in the end, like towards the ending, I feel like that kind of would have made a lot more sense.
But yeah, regardless, absolutely loved it. One of my favorite movies of the year, obviously.
I want one of those orange balls. Pissed I couldn't get one of those orange balls.
Yeah, but yeah, that was my number 7. What about you?
My number 7, Avatar: Fire and Ash. Look, big Pandora guy here. You know, you could even say I am one of the not V. You know, I love escaping to Pandora every time. I think the Whale Waters would really, you know, I really love the Avatar. I really love the first Avatar. I remember watching it even when I was little. It was just such a big movie. It was just always like
it was
there.
always on. Always had the DVDs.
The Whale Waters what really made me, you know, engulf into the world of it all, and like really, it just felt like, you know, you it's something you just can't get anywhere else, and it is incredible. Fire and Ash is no different. I mean, look, it may not be as good as The Way of Water in certain aspects, but I think it's better than The Way of Water in other aspects as well. I think this movie is like, it feels so epic. The level of immersion here is unrivaled. I mean, it feels like I'm just living on a planet, and it doesn't really feel like I'm watching a movie. And it gets to the point where the level of immersion is just insane. I mean, the visual effects is literally next level. Like the visual effects are, again, you can't get it anywhere else. You fire the movie on and you're immediately met with this it's just different, man. It's this flurry of CGI motion capture, and it's just like realistic as hell. And the creative liberties that are made, you know, to put all these things together to make the world feels so fleshed out. It's great. I love the direction that they went with the story here with the Ash people, and Una Chaplin's performance as Varang is just so fucking good. I just love the design. I love the performance. And then like her dynamic with Quaritch, who, let's get one thing straight here. Quaritch is an all-time villain. Like,
calm down.
this
No, he's not.
motherfucker.
No,
Yes, he is.
I like his character.
This
He's not an all-time
motherfucker-
villain. No, he's not.
This motherfucker is
This
one of the
motherfucker has
greatest
consistently
villains
lost.
of all time.
Like,
I don't
this
mean like,
motherfucker
I don't mean
is
like
a-
how good he is as a villain. Like
his
at
character.
his job as
He's
being
a
a
phenomenal
villain.
character.
Yes, I mean, I mean like just in terms of of the villain character. I think he's one of the best. I mean, like every time he's on screen, especially in this movie specifically,
he moves different in this movie, low key. Like
this movie, every single line delivery, I was almost like, dude, give me the Quaritch solo spin-off. Like, I'm dead ass serious. I was like,
brought your cheeseburger.
What? I was like, what? Okay. But yeah, every single line delivery that he made, it's like it's so good. So I love Quaritch. The direction they go, I think they need to give my boy Loak a little bit more love. I want to see like a full-on Loak Sirea like
I did
relationship, like romance, like yeah, I want to see that. But look, I love this movie. The visual effects are incredible, so immersive. I mean, a different vibe than the other two movies. Thought it was incredible. Jake Sully will always be Toruk Makto. That's my number 7.
My number 6 was it was Just an Accident. This is a movie from Jafar Panahi. It's about like almost a revenge story about like this person that was like tortured by like governments, and then he finds like he thinks he found the guy that tortured him, and like these people he starts collecting this group of people to find out if it's really the guy that tortured him, because obviously like in the movie like he was blindfolded and stuff, and it's just like this just story just like across 2 hours, not even 2 hours actually, but just uncovering whether or not this was the guy. and it's so like hijinksy, but it's also like incredibly deep. And the third act of it is ridiculous. There was a 15-minute shot of just like people acting. Just the camera didn't move once. Just fucking straight up delivering top tier performances. And I don't want to say too much, but like it probably has my favorite ending to any movie last year. Straight bone chilling. Like legit sent chills down my spine. Absolutely loved it. Go watch. It was just an accident. Yeah, it's not that long. Loved it. It takes a bit to get going, but like that's about the only negative I can give it, I guess. It was amazing. That's my number 6 though. What about you?
My number 6 is Chainsaw Man, the movie, 𝙎𝙬𝙁𝙀𝙁. Look, just I mean, you said it all, but man, what an incredible movie! Amazing animation. I love the story arc here. I loved it in the manga. I like the way that they handled it here in a movie. With such limited amount of screen time. I think it's like an hour and a half. Felt brisk. The action was fucking incredible, especially on the big screen, like in 3D. It was just a smooth ass watch, like in 3D on the big screen. Fire. The score here,
Yeah, the
insane.
music was
I mean,
amazing.
scores. Kensuke Ushio literally does not miss when it comes to this shit, man. Like he is crazy when it comes to this. Yeah, love Denji. The relationship with Makima and Reze again, so fire, y'all. If y'all haven't been Chainsaw Man peeled yet, I mean,
Yeah.
you're just missing out.
Everyone's
At this
solo
point.
leveling peeled right
It's
now. So.
immaculate. It feels so auteur driven. It's fire. Yeah, can't say enough good things. That's honestly one of the greatest animated movies like I've ever watched. But yeah, just phenomenal. That's my number 6.
We're in the top 5. These are the big boys. And it's starting off with a big one. My 5th is Hamnet. I mean, Chloe Zhao. I mean, listen, I like Nomadland. I did not know she had this in her bag. I did not know she could like legit break me. Like legit have me like crying for like 20 minutes. Like I didn't know she was capable of that. The film looks amazing. The costume design, the set design, the dialogue, everything about this. And obviously you get the classic story of the creation of Hamnet and the death of Hamlet. Yeah, it was just, it was amazing, and it's so well directed. Jessie Buckley, oh my goodness, what a fucking powerhouse of a performance. The score was great. Everything about it. Listen, I just want to say, Noah Jupe and Jacoby Jupe, who are siblings, are in this movie. It's got to be some of the most inspired casting I legit have ever seen in a single movie. Like, it is amazing when you see what roles they're playing. And it like it like chokes me up just thinking about like the casting the choice to even do that. It was amazing. Absolutely loved it. Everyone's great in it. Paul Mescal's in this. Emily Watson's in this. So great. But yeah, that's my number 5. Easily one of my favorite movies of the year. If you haven't checked out Hamnet, please go check it out. What about you? What's your number 5?
My number 5 is 28 Years Later. Yeah. Well, I mean, like everything you said, Danny Boyle just
the dick
operating at a
yep
a phenomenal level. I mean, the fact that this movie was shot on an iPhone is literally insane to me.
It looks better than most movies last year.
Makes 0 sense to me. Yeah, score phenomenal. Entire scenes from this movie that are just fucking like amazing. Subversion of the genre here of the zombie trope, and everything that this movie is doing. I was just super into. Jodie Comer's performance is amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to see Bone Temple. But yeah, 28 Years Later, phenomenal movie. Didn't expect that at all. I mean, I traditionally I like Danny Boyle stuff, and I liked 28 Days Later, but holy shit, man! I mean, this movie. Yeah. This one did it for me. So yeah, 28 Years Later is my number 5.
All right, my number 4 is Sorry Baby, written, directed, starred by Ava Victor, a comedian I have known for quite a while. Didn't know until like middle of last year that she was working on some stuff, and it was absolutely amazing. I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, I'm so sad. The movie itself is absolutely phenomenal. It is tough to, I guess, execute a character that has so much agency and so many flaws, but is also like not that loud, not that like charismatic, and be able to execute a movie where you're so locked in. Obviously, the movie has very, very deep and dark subject matter in it, but the way it's handled and her character is amazing. I loved why is her name escaping me? She's gonna be in Clayface. Why can't I think about her? Naomi Ackie. Love Naomi Ackie in this movie. Just the arc and the development of this character. And there's a moment during this movie where she's literally just eating a sandwich, and it's one of the best scenes of the entire year. And it was so great. It was melancholic, so thematically rich, but also like ridiculously investing, and it took its time. It's not one of those movies that's just like playing the numbers or is like boring. You're kind of just almost looking at a slice of life sort of deal with this person. It's unique, but it's also like very familiar in the emotions it's trying to capture and like the feelings it's trying to give off. It was just so great. Like I literally have nothing bad to say about it. Amazing. Sorry, baby. Go watch it. I'm pretty sure it's on HBO Max right now too. Go watch it if you haven't, please. What about you?
My number 4 is Ninja 2. Yeah. My favorite animated movie.
Let me stop. I'm spoiling.
When I'm walking
Pete.
out the shower. Yeah. My favorite animated movie last year. So good. The story, I mean, how it takes the first movie and, kind of runs with the character of Ninja and kind of ushers him as this not, I mean, in the first movie, yeah, he's kind of like an anti-hero, but he's kind of ushered into this role of heroism, and it feels like, with the scale of it all, and the different conversations to be had about religious politics and whatnot, and how that might affect one's upbringing, and the concept of choice and destiny and all that stuff. I think Ninja 2 solidifies the character as like this profound like hero that's like, you should strive to be, which, judging by the first movie, I think it's an amazing leap to get there. And again, like you said, I'm really, really intrigued on what they're gonna do with Ninja 3, how they hope to make it even better, improve upon, whatever they've done here, because I think the animation is immaculate. I mean, it just looks so good. And then combined with like the choreography and everything, the cinematography, the sound design, it's all just so good. It's done at such a high level. I just don't know how it can be improved. So I can't wait for Ninja 3, but yeah, Ninja 2, my favorite animated movie of last year, my number 4 favorite movie of last year.
Yeah, it was amazing. Now we're in the top 3. My 3 is Sinners. Is there anything new I can say about this that hasn't been said? Obviously amazing, transcendent, so rich in themes and also just culture. And I mean, I will say, this might be, of the original screenplays, this might be my favorite. I can't really I mean, I don't know. There's another movie that I'm about to name that's amazing. But yeah, I mean, it was amazing,
Minecraft.
obviously. Michael B. Jordan was great. Delroy Lindo though is the MVP that I think we're not talking about enough. I think
Hey,
he
Darren
was the best.
Lindo, he did his thing.
I think he was the best. Yeah, I mean Jack O'Connell. I mean everything about like you know it. You've probably seen it. What are we doing? Like this is the hit of like kind of the year. Like it broke so
Oh yeah.
many original film records, shattered them, and like it's amazing for a reason. I can't wait to see come Oscar night Ryan Coogler go up on that stage and accept his trophy because I know he's getting one. I know for sure he's getting one. Yeah, it was amazing. It's my third favorite of the movie. Third favorite movie of the year. What about you though?
My third favorite of the year is One Battle After Another. Um,
Mm.
yeah, top three solidified. Just phenomenal filmmaking here by Paul Thomas Anderson. Phenomenal performances by Leonardo DiCaprio. Chase Infinity is great. Sean Penn, phenomenal in this movie. The score so good. I mean, watching this on like an IMAX screen, I was like thankful. I felt like I was like
Yeah.
being blessed. Like I was like, this is how it
And
was
then
meant to be
Taylor
seen.
Swift took
This
the
must be how
screens a
Christopher
week
Nolan.
later. Woo.
This must be how Christopher Nolan feels whenever he's watching his own
This is
movie on
what
the
The Rock
IMAX
was
screen. He's
saying
like,
when he was like, "This is how Red
yeah,
One needs
yeah,
to be seen."
yeah. I basically felt like The Rock watching that movie. But yeah, like bold storytelling. Um, some topical commentary. It's got this like revolutionary tale going on. It's complex. It's at the same time complex yet grounded.
It's
It's
fucking
I mean,
hilarious.
it's kind of satirical. Yeah, it's
fucking
satirical and like
hilarious.
genuinely funny as hell at moments. It's a long movie, but again, that means nothing when all of my attention span is being yanked. I mean, I'm just so locked in the whole entire time. Yeah, the social commentary, a cast of like really good characters, and yeah, I just think that the theatrical experience mixed with like the level of like cinematic storytelling here, I just think it was just a phenomenal movie. It felt epic. It felt intense. It felt personal at the same time. I mean, like, yeah, that's my number three. One better after another, just fucking banger.
Nice. That's great to hear. My number two, no other choice. This was amazing. Listen, one of my most anticipated all year, ever since it was playing in festivals. For some reason, this shit was just not dropping. Like this shit, it just hit
Yeah,
theaters this month. I'm pretty sure.
weird.
But yeah, we
Yeah.
got to see it towards the end of the year, and it lived up to all my expectations. Like it was amazing. I mean, the editing here is like art in itself. To be honest, Lee Yu Hung's performance is phenomenal. I think is he gonna be nominated come Oscar night? Probably not. Absolute crime. Absolute crime. Sure, he'll probably
Dude.
fucking go up there when K-pop Demon Hunters wins though. Here's the thing. Like this film is phenomenal. Obviously, in these top five, I've been saying this, but this movie might be the most, thematically, the most thematically well executed. I think, literally from top to bottom, down to the young performers in here, the performances are
Yeah.
stellar. It's just constantly building, and I love a film that is just on
Yeah.
the rise consistently. And takes a bit to get going, like 10 minutes, but once we're in, we're saddled, we understand what's going on. And yeah, the way it ends is amazing. I think it's chilling.
Incredible.
Another kind of existential horror type of movie. So thrilling. Park Chan Wook continues to shoot phone screens the most interesting way. If you've never seen like Decision to Leave, like this motherfucker's doing it different. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Loved No Other Choice. That's my number two. What about you?
Yeah, my number two is Sinners. Uh,
Mm.
yeah, what's not to be said that hasn't been
Somebody
said
take
already?
me.
Easily one of the greatest
Sounds-
movies. Easily one of the greatest horror movies. In the past decade.
I just want to taste you.
And one of the greatest movies I would say of the past decade too. I mean, yeah, like a great debut, young, youthful performance by Miles Catton. Jack O'Connell, phenomenal. Michael B.
Sammy.
Jordan with that dual role performance, Delroy Lindo, and then Ludwig Göransson's score, the cinematography. I mean,
Phenomenal.
dude, Ryan Coogler's vision is just fleshed out with like so much detail. Bro's talent is just on like full display, and um, he makes like this like profound experience. Like when I was in that theater, I was just like, dude, what I'm experiencing right now is it's immaculate. I
This
mean,
is what we go to the movies
there's like an
for.
intensity. There's like an intensity throughout the whole movie, and like this combination of like culture and like horror and like even black genre stuff in it, and it's just it's amazing. Like it's inventive as hell, very original. But yeah, just stellar performances. I have like nothing bad to say about it. Literally, I can't think of a single bad thing to say about it. This was a phenomenal theatrical experience. I can't wait to see what Ryan Coogler does next. I'm sure he'll do like Black Panther or something, but I mean
Well, he's working on that X-Files show or whatever.
His original storytelling here is really impressive, and yeah, I just loved it. So it's my number 2.
Yeah, and then I guess we're on our number ones. My favorite film of the year. Listen, I'm a Glazer. I'm a PTA Glazer. It's one battle after another. It's absolutely amazing. There is shit in this movie. I'm sorry. Like there is shit in this movie where it's like you can't fuck with it. I'm sorry. Like you can't. There are things Leonardo DiCaprio says that you just can't. Yeah. Homie, like the way, like, bro, I'm just like, this is amazing. I'm sorry. Like, the faces Sean Penn is making in this movie is fucking all-timer. Like, it is ridiculous. Listen, PTA has multiple masterpieces, in my opinion. This might not even be a top 5 PTA movie. Let that sink in. I think I've rated at least 4 PTA movies 5 stars. I mean, you got Boogie Nights, you got Phantom Thread, you got Punch Drunk Love, you got this movie. You got so many bangers. I think this is the one that's obviously going to get him his due diligence come award season, and I think it's so well deserved. It's so urgent in its topic and its subject matter. The performances are ridiculous. I mean, everything you said, the score, I think it's paced so great. I think Chase Infinity is like fucking phenomenal in this movie. It is top to bottom just like I said with Sinners, like this is what we go to the movies for. When Chase Infinity got in the fucking car and the door shut, I was like, Jesus Christ, PTA. Like just stop. Just like it's too much. Yeah,
it's everywhere.
It's okay. I mean,
basically, sure. Dog, like I was in that theater, bro. I was like, are y'all motherfuckers watching what I'm watching right now? Like, actually, bro, dog. Like,
and it's hilarious. I mean, there is shit in this movie. Benicio del Toro. Oh my goodness, good. It's amazing. It's so beautiful too. One of the best looking movies of the year. I love it. I adored it. It's hands down my favorite movie. Yeah, that's my number 1. What about you though? What was the best movie?
My number 1 for you? No Other Choice.
Boom.
This is a perfect movie to me. Perfect. No notes. None to say about it. Zilch. Performances, fire. Music, gas. There's a whole entire scene with like music playing that's like my favorite scene of the year. Writing. Are you serious? Fucking amazing. The themes, the editing, the sound design. It's the raw filmmaking. The cinematography in like the first 2 minutes of the movie. I'm like, dude, I'm watching this on my monitor screen in like 1080p. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me right now? I mean, just a perfect fucking film. Lee Byung-hun, phenomenal performance. The fact that he's not gonna get nominated for this performance, literally insane.
It's okay. He'll be up there when
crazy. Wins. I wouldn't even go as far as to say the fact that the supporting actress in this movie, well, she wouldn't be supporting actress. She would kind of be the lead actress.
I think she would.
Well, yeah. I think her name is Sonia Jean. So good. Again, all of the performances in the movie, like you stated earlier, like the young performances even, so good. Just the editing, the way they play with the camera, the story, the build up, the ending. I mean, talk about a movie that knows what it wants to do. Talk about a movie that knows how it wants to end and sticks to fucking landing. Like,
Yeah.
dude, like a gymnast, like just sticks the landing, dog. I'm like, dude, when this movie ended, I was like, I know what movie's my number one of the year. The moment it ended, I was like, that's the best movie I've watched this year. No other choice. It's my number one.
That was our top 10 for 2025. As always, please drop yours down there in the comments below. We would love to hear what you all think. Yeah, go ahead and tell us whose was objectively better.
Yes. You know if I mean? Brave New World is in your top 10, don't even bother commenting.
But Minecraft should be in there.
I'm okay with Minecraft.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and move on though. We have our most anticipated movies of 2026. We're gonna kind of do the same thing. Obviously, we got 5 honorable mentions, and then we're gonna get into our 10 most anticipated. But we can just name the 5 honorable mentions because I don't really feel like saying why exactly. I mean, half of the stuff on this list we don't have trailers for, yeah. Shout out, Ready or Not, Here I Come. Didn't make it, but I'll be sad day one. Yeah, for my, I guess, 5 honorable mentions, I have Project Hail Mary at 15, Supergirl at 14, Mortal Kombat 2 at 13, Toy Story 5 at 12, and then Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die at 11. Can't wait for that movie. Gore's back with Sam Rockwell. But what are your 5 honorable mentions before we get into our top 10 most anticipated?
Okay. My 5 honorable mentions are Mandalorian and Grogu. Look, hear me out, fam. Hear me out.
Bro, I was not expecting that at all.
I know you were. That's the funniest part about it. Look, hear me out, though. Look, I like the vibe. The trailer's not like the greatest trailer of, and I'm not expecting that much from it, but I think it'll be a good time. And brother, I could go grab my Mando shirt right now. Like, I love Mandalorian and Grogu. So yeah,
I do too.
Mando and Grogu is my 15. 14, Masters of the Universe live action.
Love you some Jared Leto.
I love me some Jared Leto Skeletor. 13, Ramayana. Can't wait for that movie. It looks goodness, incredible.
That's in my heart, guys. 12, I'm an idiot for not putting that in. That's on me.
Oh yeah, you are an idiot. 12 for 12 is gonna be Street Fighter. Looking forward to that movie. And then 11, Scary Movie 6. Cannot wait for Scary Movie 6.
That almost made it. That almost
got bumped out of my top 10, but like, yeah, I can't wait for that. So yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
All right, let's go. Let's go into these. My number 10 is gonna be Digger. This is the Iñárritu movie.
What did you just say?
Iñárritu. All right, bro. This is the Iñárritu movie. What can I say? I mean, as I just said, Iñárritu. But on top of that, we have Tom Cruise in like I want to say this is going to be sort of a comedy. That's what it's like being described as. And these are 2 things that I do not associate with Iñárritu, but I'm incredibly interested in. Obviously, Iñárritu, most known for, I guess, Birdman and The Revenant. 2 obviously phenomenal movies. But when you tell me Tom Cruise is like done with the Mission Impossible shit and he's doing like working with Iñárritu, I'm locked in. They played fucking gorillas in the like teaser, and it wasn't Feel Good Inc. or fucking Clint Eastwood,
Melancholy Hill,
or Plastic Beach. Like, brother knows ball. Like, yeah, I'm very interested in it. I can't wait for it. I was sad like before I knew like pretty much anything. I'm there for an Iñárritu movie, but like all the stuff coming, I'm just so curious what this shit is gonna be like. Like, I'm so interested. So that's my number 10. What about you?
My number 10 is Toy Story 5. Yeah. Look, I love all the Toy Story films. I'm there for every single Toy Story film.
I don't
I'm interested
in play with you anymore.
I'm interested in the direction to go for this Toy Story film, with tablets being in place.
Yeah.
TikTok gonna be in this movie.
iPad Kid.
TikTok's probably the worst. The
The
worst.
fucking villain. That's the
that's
setup.
that's the
fucking
Thanos.
credit scene,
That's the
bro.
end game. That's yeah. But yeah, I can't wait for it. It's been like what? I mean, when was the last Toy Story movie? It had to be before COVID.
2019,
like,
28, something like that.
Okay, yeah. It had to be like 2018, 2019. So yeah, it's been on a hiatus for like 6-7 years.
Thought we left that in 2025.
My bad. But yeah, I can't wait for it. The animation looks good, a little too good, if I'm being honest. Like,
yeah, they're
so
toys.
It's like very pristine.
They're toys.
Yeah,
Pixar. Remember? They're toys.
But nevertheless, I'm always be there for some Toy Story. So yeah, that's my number.
Absolutely. My number 9 is going to be Clayface. I am so excited for this. You got the man that directed Speak No Evil. Really good horror movie. Nothing amazing, but you know, he's got multiple things under his belt. He's got the chops, and then you add on top of the fact that
Pause.
Okay, bro. Like, and then you add on top of the fact that this was originally a script from Mike Flanagan, based off of, like very inspired by the feat of clay from Batman the Animated Series. And the more I hear about it, I mean, you have like these unknowns in it. I mean, obviously, like Naomi Ackie's in here, and it's like a rated R horror from DC, not overly expensive. And here's the thing, I think that breeds creativity. I think the more you take away from an artist, I think the more they're forced to be creative. And it's sounding, obviously, it's very akin to like The Substance, which we got a couple years ago. But that's also akin to, like, I mean, literally The Feet of Clay. But also it's giving like DC's The Fly, and like I cannot wait to see how this goes. I'm just interested in this idea of like a DC. This isn't like a Joker situation where it's like DC, but it's like, you know, way outside, not connected to anything. Like, this is in the DCU, and like we're getting like a rated R like body horror like esque movie. I'm so excited for it. I cannot wait. Rob Hardy's shooting this thing too. Cannot wait for this. Yeah, that's my number 9, Clayface. Absolutely excited. What about you though?
My number 9 is the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
All right.
Yeah, can't wait for this one. Sitting right above Toy Story for me. Yeah, it's an animated
that
movie.
Almost made my list.
I like the first one. I like the first one quite a bit. It wasn't perfect, but I think, you know, it did what it needed to do for me. And I think the level of like fan appeal and fanboy, you know, esque stuff in it really made me happy. So, I needed to be no different, you know, when it comes to Super Mario Galaxy, because I love Super Mario Galaxy.
Need the music to be on point, respectfully.
All of
that music's not on point.
All of the memories I have attached to Mario Galaxy, I just love it. They're bringing in some new characters. The animation somehow looks even better. Like it looks like it took a step up in a way.
But they have shit from like Odyssey on the poster. The way they're doing this stuff is so
very
weird.
It's very confusing. They're not like following like one specific game or one specific.
They're kind of like taking certain games like backdrops,
they're kind of
using all the game shit in it.
Yeah, there are some story elements I can see, you know, from Galaxy and whatnot, but I'm just interested in it. Like I said, I really like the first one. The animation looks great. I really like the first one in theaters. So yeah, I can't wait for it. It's my number 9.
All right, my number 8 is going to be Michael. This was a lot higher before the trailer. Not that I didn't like the trailer. I absolutely loved the trailer. But I see the red flags already. I'm not going to lie. Like, when the trailer started and you see fucking index cards of all his hits, I'm like, we're doing the Bohemian Rhapsody, aren't we? We're doing and that's okay. It can still be good. Rocket Man doesn't really have too many distinctions from Bohemian Rhapsody. It's just actually good. Um, yeah. I'm still excited. It's easily the most expensive biopic. If this shit doesn't make $1 billion, there's a problem. Like, this shit should make $1 billion.
There's a problem with the youth.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, it looks expensive. I mean, everything about it, like on a technical level, just looks so good. You got Jafar Jackson obviously playing Michael. That's so inspired. And from the trailers, like the voice is crazy. Obviously, we know the motherfucking pop lock. Like, we already know. And yeah, I guess I'm curious, like, what part of Michael's life are we covering? Are we getting into the nitty gritty, or are we kind of playing it safe? And yeah, what else are we doing? Are we building up to Billie Jean, like the Live Aid from fucking Bohemian Rhapsody? Like, what are we actually doing? I'm curious. But yeah, obviously, huge Michael Jackson fan growing up. And so, regardless, this was always going to be on this list. That's my number 8, though. What about you?
My number 8 is Disclosure Day.
Okay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the trailer. I thought the trailer was really good. Did everything it needed to do for just a tease. But really makes me interested in what's gonna come of this. This being, a Spielberg film, Spielberg UFO film. I feel like it has all the bells and whistles to be, and then shooting right in that July like blockbuster date. I think this is this has all the bells and whistles to be like a Spielberg classic.
Mm-hmm.
Aliens and whatnot. He loves that stuff, and then at the same time, bringing along, a more like dramatic, appeal, a more like grounded feel to it. I like the castings here with like Josh O'Connor, Emily Blunt, and like again, like trailer phenomenal.
Is it Coleman
Sound
Domingo in this?
design, yeah, Coleman Domingo's even in this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I thought the trailer looked incredible. But
Yeah.
knowing, it's that Spielberg blockbuster, that makes it even more so. Like, I can't wait for it. So yeah, it's my number 8.
Yeah, that's my number 7. It's gorgeous too. I think it's shot so well. I think here's the thing. For some reason, when this trailer dropped, a lot of people were like, Spielberg just hasn't been doing it. Like, he's kind of out of his prime. What the fuck are y'all watching? Ready Player One? Cool. I understand if that's what you think if you watch Ready Player One.
Why does Ready Player One always have to catch?
Or as I like to call it,
geez.
Holy shit, I recognize that, the movie. I think this movie coming off of his version of West Side Story, the better version, and The Fabelmans. What are you talking about? The chef is still cooking. Like, what are we doing? Like,
yeah,
brother. Obviously, we have our trailer reaction up. Amazing trailer. You guys can see us react to that. But yeah, I'm just excited when I hear UFO, Spielberg,
John Williams come back to do the score.
Better bring some towels. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my number 7. What about you though?
My number 7 is actually going to be Godzilla -0. Yeah, and it just got unveiled the other day that it's coming out in November.
It's dropping,
buddy.
Get ready,
family. Oh, you're texting me for Thanksgiving? Fuck you! I'm at the cinemas watching Godzilla -0.
Exactly.
Okay, that's what's going on up in this household. I mean, Godzilla -1 was incredible. The best Godzilla movie, arguably. Shades of that original, Godzilla movie, but feeling like almost like an updated version, but still feeling grounded. Like the budget was small and it didn't feel like it was trying to do too much, like some of the latter MonsterVerse movies.
Might be the first Godzilla movie where I like genuinely felt for like low key like every character on the screen.
I was just about to say that the human aspect it's one of the few movies where the human aspect really moved me. And yeah, the directing, the visual effects, I mean the story here,
the score.
Yeah, the score was phenomenal.
Haunting.
I remember after watching the movie, just playing the score like on my phone, and I was like, dog, like I was just playing it for like a week straight, just so fucking good. And to think about them getting a bigger budget and doing the second one, I can't wait to see what it's gonna look like, what it's gonna be. I hope they can still retain that level of really thematic storytelling and investing characters and whatnot, because I think that's what really made it work for me. But yeah, I cannot wait for this movie. Um, yeah, I mean, you got to. I mean, look, it just it feels kind of still -1 still kind of feels fresh in my memory.
It's so
It's just incredible,
impactful.
and I'm always thinking about it, especially as like a kaiju guy. Like I'm always thinking about that shit. But like, yeah, -0. I'm wondering what the title means. I'm wondering what the story's gonna be. Godzilla, what he's gonna look like. What's happening, especially coming off of the ending of -1.
Yeah, you had the
I'm
his
really
wife
intrigued.
with like a
Yeah,
mark
really
and all
intrigued.
this, like, yeah.
Really intrigued. That's my number 7.
All right, my number 6 is Avengers Doomsday. I need to be sold on this more.
At number 6,
Yes.
chat.
To be fair, it's under peak. Like it's under peak. Yeah, I just have to be sold on this. It's an Avengers movie. I'm there. How do I explain this? The event part of this movie, I'm excited for. I'm just wondering what's the glue, right? That's where I'm like, okay, when we start putting the pieces together, then I might be able to see it more clearly. But right now, all I have to go off is a bunch of heroes have kids, and okay, cool, like there's cool moments, and I don't even think the shit in these trailers are gonna be in the movie. Maybe obviously some shots, but I don't even.
Yeah,
I think
maybe some. Yeah, maybe
I think most of that shit is not in the movie. Yeah, I'm just curious. They got the Russo brothers back. They kind of course corrected. I'm pretty sure Destin Daniel Cran was supposed to direct like one of these at first, and then like now they're bringing all these characters back, and it seems like they sat down and was like, we fucked up. We need to get this back on track. And don't get me wrong, it's still a mess. There's absolutely like no build up here, but I do hope they do foundational things in this movie that make it feel somewhat earned. And I'm curious what this does for Secret Wars, the future of the MCU. It's one of my most anticipated movies, like because there's so many questions. Like Robert Downey Jr. is playing fucking Victor Von Doom. Like I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is going on in this movie? I just need to be more sold on it in terms of like how great I think it's gonna be, and all that. But yeah, that's my number 6. What about you? What's your number 6?
My number 6 is Mortal Kombat 2.
Mortal Kombat.
Y'all have heard me on this channel, Glaze Mortal Kombat. Look, I love me some Mortal Kombat. If I wanted to, I could go grab my Mortal Kombat shirt right now and just throw it on. I love Mortal Kombat. So Mortal Kombat 2,
I have a
2,
Shiva body pillow.
Them, I've heard great things. In whispers about this movie, them moving it to that May slot, I think, shows and breeds the confidence in the movie. I'm hoping. And then again, like Carl Urban is Johnny Cage ditching the Cole Young shit. Like I'm all here, bro. Like the actual tournament being in jet. Shao Kahn looks fucking. Oh my god, like oh god, bro, it's everywhere. Like, bro, I can't wait for this noob.
Hey,
like, oh, the noob reveal. Like, dude, I'm here. I'm here for this. So,
all right.
Mortal Kombat 2.
My number, I guess we're in our top 5 now.
5, yeah, we in the top 5.
My number 5 is Wildwood. Can they release this fucking movie? I'm sorry, I've been excited for this movie for like more than a year now. Laika, obviously, amazing studio, bangers after bangers. The studio that brought you Coraline and the better movie Kubo and the Two Strings. I think, obviously Travis Knight, amazing filmmaker, great storyteller. Laika is just they're fucking too good. Like on an animating level. Like, I'm sorry, I hear Laika, I watch. high quality animation. And I hear this is like huge passion project for Travis Knight. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's based on a book that's like set in Oregon, which is obviously where he's from. And I just think like it has so many ingredients. They keep dropping these like little tidbit teasers where they're like showing the behind the scenes and stuff. And with all due respect, love to see it. Drop a fucking trailer. Yeah, I mean, like every sort of visual or piece of, I guess, actual footage they've shown, it looks amazing. Like it looks so like adventure. It looks so like escapist. It looks so good, and it's been on my radar for well over a year. I just need it at this point. The voice cast is great, and yeah, I mean it's a movie. I'm there. Like this is easily one of my most anticipated movies. That's my number 5. What about you though?
My number 5 is Dune Part 3. Yeah, love Dune Part 2. Can't wait for this one. Wondering what they do with this one. Really haven't seen anything regarding this one. But yeah, I can't wait for it. Again, Dune Part 2 was like a masterpiece to me. Like it's like my favorite movie of 2024. Phenomenal. I can't wait for this. The cast, certain characters are even coming back. I wonder what they're gonna do with the story. I wonder if they have any plans, because I mean these movies are making money, and with Timothy Chalamet,
didn't they say like they plan
star
on like having like Gareth Edwards or something
Oh yeah,
to do
I think I did
future
see that somewhere
installments or
something.
something like that?
But yeah, I just wonder what the plan is gonna be. Timothy Chalamet, I think this has been a phenomenal arc for him. I think with this third movie, I think if it really sticks to landing at it's just one of those things where it's one of those goated ass trilogies that like in years time you're like, hey baby KJ, like come over here, come sit down, come over here and sit down. Like you got to get Dune peeled real quick. You got to watch this goated trilogy. You feel like I just feel like it could just go down like that legendary route. But yeah, I can't wait. I hope it's so good. Doomsday. I can't wait for Doomsday. If I
Yeah,
still feel
Robert
like
Downey
even if
Jr.
Dune,
coined the term apparently.
I still feel like even if Dune still moves its release date, it wouldn't move to November.
Yeah,
I still think you would still have like a Doomsday
Dune.
like
Yeah.
thing going on. But yeah, I can't wait for it. That's my number 5.
All right, my number 4 is Spider-Man: Brand New Day. My Spider-Man Glazer. We all know this. We have like iPhone 3G footage of this trailer so far with unfinished VFX. Yeah, we do not.
iPhone 3G.
Bro, like that's not the proper way.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like it's like whenever one of these people that's like working on the movie or has the trailer,
they're like, get the
has
3DS.
It's
get
like
get the DS.
get the nearest fucking Nokia.
Get the
Get
BlackBerry.
the nearest prison cell phone that you
Like,
have. Like, and I'm
crazy.
gonna record this thing. If you do you have any like blurry paper that I could put over the camera?
That's what I'm saying.
And like,
but yeah, I'm thoroughly excited for this. This is easily the longest break we've had between any Spider-Man movie, because you got to think.
I mean, yeah, When and No Way Home released.
I'm talking about any Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man 3 dropped in 2008, and the main Spider-Man 1 dropped in 2012, 4 years later. This would be 5. This would be 5 years later. This is the biggest gap. And I'm just excited to take. Obviously, we had, the original home trilogy, as they call it, under John Watts. Great trilogy, youthful Peter that we really never really got to see. And we obviously it's an amazing set of movies, some of the best in the MCU, such great moments. And No Way Home, I think, was the last movie to really capture that MCU encapsulated magic. Obviously, I think we've had good movies since Wakanda Forever, Guardians 3, but those are kind of in their own lanes. I think when it comes to these event movies and what the MCU can make you feel and what you can experience, No Way Home was definitely the last thing.
It's like a movie with Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. It's like that's kind of what we're watching the MCU for.
Yeah, I think
kind of
And then with
Hey,
Brand New Day, you bring in Destin Daniel Cretton. Love him. Short Term 12, amazing movie. Then you went to do Shang-Chi, one of the better post Endgame MCU movies. Like Shang-Chi should have been a
yeah.
fucking character, like in multiple projects after. Um, and yeah, I can't wait to see what he does with Spider-Man. He shoots action great. I know that's gonna be great, but I'm just curious about this whole Punisher and the Sadie Sink character implementation and what exactly is the story we're telling here. That's where I'm curious. Tom Holland's grown up. Peter's grown up. We're getting into a more serious, maybe more darker version of this take. And yeah, I'm very curious, but I'm a Spider-Man fucking fan through and through. I'm gonna be excited. This was always gonna be in my top 5. I don't care if the trailer's ass. I don't care. Like this is always gonna be in there. Yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day is my number 4. What about you?
Yeah, my number 4 is Michael. I think prior
Your
to the
camera has been
trailer,
blurred for like the last minute, by the way. I don't know if you need to
has it?
focus it with your hand or
That is
something.
very ironic. Yeah. But yeah, my number 4 is gonna be, um,
You said Michael?
yeah, my number 4 is gonna be Michael. Look, before the trailer dropped, I think I had it at like my
I had it at
like
1 this year.
yeah, I think I had it at like my first or second. I think after the trailer, it's not really that the trailer's making me have any doubts, or the trailer's what made me move it down spots. I just think other movies, marketing wise, the way I'm feeling about them, have edged it out, because just in terms of my excitement and honestly and what's been releasing. Michael only has like one trailer, so it is what it
Yeah.
is. But yeah, I can't wait for this movie. Obviously, the whole cast, Michael's nephew, um, playing him, and the cast and crew on the movie is like phenomenal stuff.
Your
I'm
camera again,
hoping that
bro.
I'm hoping that it's a banger. I'm hoping that it's a banger. But look, I'm not gonna like it's the most expensive biopic out there, and
It
it
looks
should
like
be
it.
expected
It
to
looks
make.
like it.
Well, yeah, and I'm pretty sure it probably is. And look, rightfully so. They should expect this thing to make like over $1 billion. Like,
Yeah.
no, no funny shit. If it doesn't, I would be very surprised, especially with a year like this, where I feel like the notion is kind of like we go into the movies all
Yeah.
2026, like
Yeah.
kind of thing. Like I've already had a lot of casuals kind of, talk to me in that kind of manner. So like, I think I'd be very surprised if it didn't make $1 billion. But yeah, I cannot wait. Again, the cast, the crew on this thing, um, me as a Michael fan, um, I think as a theatrical experience as well. I mean, it could be one of those things that's like magic. You remember, years from now, it's like, watching that Michael biopic was an experience, and I hope to walk out the theater feeling like that. But yeah, Michael is my number 4.
All right. We are in the top 3. My number 3 is Godzilla minus 0. What can I say about -1, man? Literally took my breath away. Number 1, number 2. Shame I didn't get to see it in IMAX. Listen,
I wish I
the
could have
film
gotten
was
to see that. Man.
phenomenal, dude. That moment where he pushed her into the alleyway and took the blow, bro. Or where
It
she
took
pushed
the
him.
air out the room.
I legit gasped. I'm not even trolling. Like in the theater, I legit gasped. It was like I cared so much for every character. It was so emotional. It was so resonant, not only in its character work, but the story we're telling, this kind of post-war rebuilding. I absolutely adored it. And that Godzilla's fucking atomic breath is built fucking different, bro.
Bro, how do you upgrade that shit? Like
The
what is the
sound?
upgraded
Oh my
version of
god.
that?
Could you imagine watching that in
Does he
IMAX?
just
Oh my
explode
god.
planets? Like
The sound of that in an IMAX theater would have been
it would have
it would have
been
been everywhere.
crazy.
But yeah, absolutely excited for
Yeah.
Godzilla minus 0. Like literally, like I don't even need anything. I'm sold. Like I'm sold. Like just What's his name? Takashi Yamazaki. Is that his name? Is that his name?
Yeah.
In Takashi Yamazaki, we trust. That's my number 3, though. What about you?
My number 3 is going to be Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Yeah, I can't wait for this movie. Every time I hear something about this movie, my ears perk up, and I'm like, yeah, what's going on? I mean, I feel like it's like a damn cycle at this point with Spider-Man shit, especially with Spider-Man movies. It's like super duper interested, and then like it gets closer to release, and you're watching nothing but Spider-Man videos, fucking 24/7, 7 days out of the week, like, and you just can't wait. Like, it's just
He's built
it's
different.
just in
This
me.
guy's built different.
Like,
Man.
we were predicated and grew up on Spider-Man shit, and during an era, with the Raimi movies where, Spider-Man is just he's always been
Spider-Man shit. You see,
he's always been a hot commodity. He'll always be like the premier superhero to me. Like, I get Superman is like the poster child for like superheroes, but Spider-Man to me is like the one everybody knows and shit like that. So I can't wait. Again, Punisher being in this movie. How is Frank Castle and Peter Parker? What is that dynamic gonna look like?
And Hulk. I keep forgetting.
Savage Hulk. Yes, we supposed to get a Savage Hulk in this movie. Like you said, Sadie Sink's character. We even got like different side villains like Tombstone, Scorpion. You might see like the Hand and so much stuff. 𝙬𝙁𝙚𝙀𝙁 doing the action too. It makes me wonder, what trajectory he's gonna take this installment of the Spider-Man, because
do we know who's
I feel like he would want to do
scoring
a
it? Do we know who's composing it?
Mike
Giacchino. All right.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna keep the theme.
Me too. But yeah, really interested in it. Interested in the direction 𝙬𝙁𝙀𝙀 is gonna go with this. See a more mature Peter Parker, more traditional Peter Parker, kind of that we've seen in movies before, maybe. Rather than the old schoolboy antics and whatnot. But I just, again, anything Spider-Man, Tom Holland coming back to the role, the new suit, like I can't wait for the marketing like to start kicking in for this thing, because dude, I'm gonna be like glued to all the Spider-Man stuff. I always am. It's like a cycle. It's
gonna be a lot of glue in that theater for sure.
That's my number 3.
All right, number 2, I'm going Doom Part 3. I mean, we got Denis. Denis is probably the best director of this last, like, of this new era, this new batch in the 2000s of directors. Obviously, you could say Nolan, absolutely. You can say a lot of people. I just think Denis he's just nothing but bangers. Like, literally nothing. So I think he's on a run right now since 2010 with Incendies. Is like ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. And Dune Part 2, obviously, that was like my favorite movie from last year. Well, now 2 years ago. What more can you say about it? Listen al Gaib. Like, it had casuals speaking.
As it
like,
was really.
Bro, like, it was amazing. And Timothée Chalamet as Paul Atreides, obviously amazing. These casts are always stacked. Isn't like
generational?
Robert Pattinson's in this one now. I'm like, God,
yeah,
dude, chill. I'm curious how this ends. I know a little bit about Messiah.
Son is in this one, I think.
Is he?
I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. Anything I say is gonna sound like a broken record. The first one, the first Dune, I didn't particularly love, but on rewatch, I grew to adore. And that second one was like low-key instant classic, instant masterpiece shit. And I'm so curious where Denis takes it, how he's gonna adapt the Messiah, and just I'm so ready for that is event shit. Need it injected into my bloodstream as soon as possible. That's my number 2, though. What about you?
My number 2 is Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey.
What the fuck are we doing?
Look. Hear me out.
With all due respect, I already know what your number 1 is. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, you should know what my number 1 is.
Jesus.
But yeah, can't even call this The Odyssey anymore. It's Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. You feel me? Like, that's just what it is. the little 5-minute preview sequence that played before Avatar Fire and Ash.
That shit felt like Dune. That's exactly what it felt like.
I was so, oh my god, I was so locked in.
A little bit of Furiosa
like,
vibes too, like for some reason.
The Odyssey story, Matt Damon as the lead. I mean, honestly, the whole cast. I mean, fucking stacked.
The cast is insane,
crazy. Matt Damon come for that Oscar, by the way. But yeah, Christopher Nolan on this thing. Is Ludwig doing the music or is it Hans?
It's Ludwig.
Okay, Ludwig. I'm gonna do the score. Yeah, the trailer was already incredible, and you can see the Nolanisms. You know, you definitely can. I love it though. Again, that preview sequence that played though, I was just, I mean, yeah, man. Opening night, blockbuster, July, dude. Like, I mean, that is, it's made. I mean, Nolan. Let's just be honest here. Nolan is made for these moments. Okay, the lights are never too bright for my guy. Okay, the lights turn on and he locks in. Like, that's just how it is. I think this movie is gonna be incredible. I wonder how long it's gonna be. But I gotta watch this in like the most immaculate like IMAX format like possible. I already know. Like if there's like a IMAX 70mm screening here, hey, I'll pay 30, I'll pay 40 a ticket just for that. So I can't wait for it. Yeah, that's my number 2.
Yeah, that is my number 1. The Odyssey. I think without a doubt, this is the fucking movie of the year. This is the event of the year. This is what everyone is waiting for, what everyone is anticipating. We're getting a mythological film from arguably the greatest storyteller of this century. And it's fucking $250 million. What are we doing? What are we doing? This should be everybody's number 1. Unless you're not into this shit, that's fine. You know, if you're not a Nolan fan, if you don't really like his movies, or if you're not into this, like, the Homers, the Odyssey, or any of this stuff, cool, I understand that. If you are down, this should be your number 1. We got Tom Holland playing Telemachus. We've got the Cyclops is in here. We've got Anne Hathaway playing not Polyphemus, that's fucking Cyclops, but
Aphrodite?
No, I don't think she's playing Aphrodite. I thought that was Zendaya that was playing Aphrodite or whatever. All I know is Zendaya and Tom Holland owning the fuck out of July this year. I will say that. Yeah. They are owning July this year, but I mean, I would sound like a broken record. I'm ridiculously excited for this. The cast is stacked. Obviously, Ludwig's on a roll. If he wins for Sinners this year, that's 3 for 3. He on his way to 4 for 4. Call it Wendy's type shit. You feel me? Here's the thing. I just don't make sense anymore. Wendy's it doesn't. It doesn't. But yeah, that's my number 1. Y'all should have seen it coming. What are we talking about? Y'all saw us react to the trailers, right? Like, come on now. What's your number 1 though? Fucking chill. What the fuck?
Come on, man. My number 1 is Avengers Doomsday, baby. Let's go, man. I mean, dog, look. First Avengers movie since Endgame. You telling me RDJ coming back as Dr. Doom, bro? Look, fuck all the noise. Look, get the fuck out of my ear with this. RDJ is Victor Von Doom. Oh my god, I don't like what they're doing. I'm not gonna watch it, bro. Stay home, bro. We don't need you, bro. The movie's gonna make $2 billion without you, my nigga. Like, we don't need you, bro. Like, I'm just being so real, bro. Like, I cannot wait for this movie. I can't wait to see how it folds into Secret Wars. I can't wait to see what they do with the story. The little teaser trailers they've been releasing, the Cyclops one, bro. What is that? What the fuck is that scene? I need to see what is going on. I need to live to see what is going on in that scene. Yeah, my Fantastic Four coming back.
Dude, bullshit. Your camera not in focus.
Look, I can't wait. My boy Thor coming back with the Infinity War haircut.
With the fade,
with the Infinity, you feel me? He coming back with the fade. We might get for real Hulk back. low key gonna have a bigger bro. Like so many elements. I think the Russos are. I'm hoping the Russos are cooking.
I'm
I
hoping they
really believe
remember
that
how
they
to
are.
make these. I am
I really
praying
believe they are.
they still know how to make these.
I
Like,
think this is the movie of next year. I think this is the most anticipated movie of next year.
I think
I
it's
think
the
this shit's
most
gonna
intrigued. I
do
don't think it's the
banger numbers. I
most.
can't wait for the first trailer. I need to see Doom whooping ass, dog. Like I can't fucking wait for this. Like in the
Can't
little
wait
character
for
teasers they've
Tom
been
Holland to
showing,
say Mr. Stark.
thinking about how they're all kind of might come back. Think about how all these characters are gonna intertwine and whatnot, and what's gonna happen. The possibilities are endless for a movie like this. And they're
They
throwing that kind
are.
of money at it. So yeah, that's my number one. Avengers Doomsday. Y'all get ready, bro. Get ready. This the movie
All
of
right, and
next year, bro.
speaking, well, that was our top 10 most anticipated movies of 2026. Be sure to let us know yours. It doesn't have to be 10, but it could just be whatever. Give us your most anticipated movies of next year. Go ahead and leave your thoughts down there below. We'd love discussing with you all. And yeah, speaking of Avengers Doomsday, though, we got all 4 trailers. We're going to talk about it really quick and then wrap this up. I guess you give your quick thoughts on all 4. What was the best one? What's interesting about it? I don't know.
Okay.
Anything.
Okay. So I liked all 4.
And before we do,
obviously.
do you think this whole releasing one a week was a success? Was this
100%? 100%.
100%? Okay.
I mean, are you still? We're talking about it.
They could have released it online, and we would have talked about it.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. I mean, they
You're
did
right.
insane numbers online too, so like it doesn't really matter. But look, I think all 4 trailers were good. I don't think there's a single trailer where I was like, I don't really like that. Like, there's some I like more than the others. Like, I thought the Fantastic Four Wakanda one was kind of weak. I thought the Steve Rogers one was kind of weak. But I didn't think they were bad though. Like, I still liked them for the most part. Again, like seeing Shuri back, fire, like as Black Panther, and then Ben Grimm, and then same thing, seeing Steve Rogers, Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, yeah, I like it. Like I'm not gonna like not like it, but I think the Thor and the X-Men one is what really made me
those were comfortably
scoot up
the
in my
best
chair.
ones.
Those ones made me
The
scoot up in
latter
my
one
chair and
mostly
really
because of hype and aura moments.
Yeah, I mean the X-Men one really immaculate, and I think one thing's to say when it comes to all of these, I think the movie's gonna look great. Like from a visual perspective,
That's what I said.
Think
Kind of shot.
It looks lush yet crisp, and like the lighting just looks like some about it. It just looks really good. The framing choices and whatnot, but yeah, I liked all of these trailers. Hearing that little X-Men theme in the X-Men one, and then seeing Thor like praying to the All Fathers, dude. Like it's like I like the tone they're going with for some of these trailers. The last one with the Fantastic Four Wakanda one. The last one with the Wakanda and Fantastic Four one, I was kind of like, I don't know. But I do think it'll be more along the lines of the kind of more serious tone we're getting from like the Steve Rogers Thor and X-Men trailers. Because like
I just don't see why.
It's Doomsday.
It's
gonna be it's because it's Doomsday. It's like impending doom. It's like
I feel like
there is nothing to laugh about here.
For the back like half of them, I don't think
like the Guardians of the Galaxy come in. Peter wants to make a joke and he's out from existence. Like yeah.
I don't think the movie's gonna feel like that in the first
I think it is. I think it is.
I think there's comfortably
the movie's gonna be like 3 hours and 45
I think there will comfortably be plenty
the first 15 minutes. Anyways, I think it's gonna be serious. I think there's gonna be that Marvel humor, that classic Russo's Marvel humor. Yeah, sure, but I also think that this movie is gonna be very dramatic. I think it's gonna be very serious. I think it's gonna be fucking badass. I think it's gonna be like a return to form. These 4 trailers, I think they did their job with getting people excited. Again, every other week, people were talking about them. And then the casuals start latching onto it like leeches. Like it's just like it just takes over the casual news cycle. Like it took over the casual news cycle like so fast and like it grabbed it. Like the it almost feels like MCU at its peak, like how the news cycle.
Calm down.
No,
people were not locked in. We all watched the trailers, but not everyone was locked in the trailer. I haven't seen anyone talk about the Wakanda trailer.
These are different. These are like teaser. These aren't real trailers. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm talking about the news cycle. I'm not. No, I'm talking about the news cycle, brother. I'm talking about the fucking news cycle, not this made up news cycle that was going on for like Superman, where it was like manufacturing a news cycle by having a bunch of YouTubers talking about it. I'm talking about it's just there. It's just on Instagram when you're scrolling. It's just on TikTok when you're scrolling. Not because somebody wants to tell you, hey, there's a new Superman movie coming out. No, because there's genuine hype. Because there's genuine hype.
Hype or
lock in,
or
lock in.
Intrigue.
Hype. Genuine hype.
Sure.
Lock in, brother. I need you to lock in.
Sure, yes.
Dead ass.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that your thoughts? Are you done?
I can't wait for it. The 4 teasers did exactly what they needed to do. The 4 teasers did exactly what they needed to do. I thought 2 of them were really good. I don't think they'll release any more. But it does. I feel like it's just setting the groundwork and kind of making. It's more like a catching people up thing. Like it's more like a letting you know Steve Rogers is in this one, letting you know Thor is in this one, so that those that maybe
all the chairs, the Steve Rogers,
so that those
they didn't, like,
so that those that were maybe like kind of like, you know, on the fence about it, because maybe they didn't watch like an 8-hour thing about like a bunch of fucking chairs, or maybe they don't think like
that was crazy.
Chris Hemsworth's name being there actually means something. Now it's them seeing it. It could kind of get that audience back to being, you know, that regular Marvel audience that maybe would have otherwise looked past it, even knowing Chris Hemsworth is in it. But seeing, you know, these character trailers and seeing, you know, how serious it seems like of a role they might have in the movie, I think it's doing exactly what it needs to do, and I can't wait for that first trailer at the Super Bowl. That shit's gonna break records. I mean, that shit's gonna break like insane records. It's
February.
Probably when it's gonna happen. Damn. If I had to guess.
Yeah, there's so many people in this movie. They could have put out a teaser or one of those things every week until the movie's release. Here's the thing. I'm intrigued about this movie. I'm very curious what we're doing. Like, especially regarding Doctor Doom. I'm very interested in I mean, we know what the point of casting RDJ was, but how they're gonna I guess get that in. As for the trailers themselves, I thought the Steve Rogers one was really weak and not particularly good. I think it was pure for like nostalgia and reaction bait.
I think that's fine.
Thor, much better. You feel the stakes. You feel Thor. I mean, what are we doing? Like, we've gone so many years with this character, and you could feel the weight behind it. The X-Men one was the weirdest one to me because I think it was good, but it felt weird. And here's what I mean. Seeing a trailer for Steve Rogers by himself for Avengers makes sense. Seeing a trailer for Thor by himself for an Avenger movie makes sense. Seeing a trailer with just the X-Men and the theme felt odd because I felt like I was watching a trailer to an X-Men movie. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it didn't feel like I was watching like an Avengers like trailer, like, and it was like,
because you're not
right. I'm not saying I am, but that was the odd feeling of it. Obviously, you know, listen, I understand Kevin Feige wants to send off his like little Fox, you know, X-Men that he helped produce and stuff. I'm sorry, dude. Seeing like Patrick Stewart and like Ian McKellen back, like, I love them, but like, bro, they're so old. Like, respectfully, like, and like, it's kind of sad. Like, we just saw Patrick Stewart in Multiverse of Madness, like, and he's died like 4 times at this point. Like, come on, bro. What they should have did was use not the younger, but you know, that first class version of those. I think that's what they should have did. I think those characters those versions never got the send off. Who knows? Maybe they might fucking show up though. Like, at this point, they might pull up in Secret Wars. But yeah, I thought the Cyclops stuff was cool. Seeing these original X-Men in like more accurate suits is cool. I kind of do wish they saved that though for like the MCU's X-Men. You know what I mean? Like I would have liked to see Cyclops in a comic.
Maybe it'll be a classic when maybe MCU's X-Men will have a comic accurate Cyclops costume that doesn't look like that. Like,
maybe it'll be one of the different like alternate Cyclops costumes because he has a bunch that are great. And then what was the last one? The Wakandans and Fantastic Four. I thought that one was the weakest. Liked seeing Shuri and Baku and Amor. Weird that we didn't see
Baku
Reed
forever.
Richards. Odd that no Reed Richards was in that. So weird to me. I think, in all of these they're hiding stuff. Some I think in all of these, a lot of this footage won't be in the actual movie and was made for promo. So I'm curious what'll happen. But I thought as like it was a stunt and it got people talking about it. But I don't think they needed to do the whole weekly in theaters thing. And I do wonder, was all four playing? Like, I do wonder if all four. No, they weren't. I was going to say, that's insane. But, yeah, I'm intrigued for Doomsday, but.
It's interesting.
I'm waiting on that actual trailer. I'm waiting on the real trailer for it.
Obviously, everyone is, but I think so far, like, from my point of view, I'm looking at a marketing run that's, like, never been done. Like, I'm looking at
I think it sells itself though. It's an Avengers movie. Like, I think this is
but I also think releasing those 4 trailers week by week makes it feel like something different. Like it creates that FOMO that's like, this isn't the typical Avengers movie. You know what I mean? Like this is it's different. Because maybe if it was a typical one, people would be like, I don't got time for that. Hawkeye and She-Hulk and Shang-Chi are in it. Like, I don't got time for that. You know what I mean? If it was like if it felt like a regular Avengers, because that's what would have made it feel regular. I feel like putting the character teasers and making them, important characters like a Steve Rogers and Thor, it creates back that FOMO of, those people that will be like, instead of having a second thought on the Avengers movie because the MCU hasn't been hitting for you lately, it's like, oh yeah, it's the Avengers. It's the Avengers movie. Like,
yeah,
it doesn't just feel like this multiversal phase of Marvel's Avengers movie. Is what I'm saying. It feels like still an Avengers movie, but we're in the multiverse saga right now. Like,
yeah, they clearly led with Cap or Steve Rogers. I don't care what the fuck y'all say. That is literally
look, that was a weak trailer, but like, think about when that dropped. Like, how big that was. Like,
right, and it's
like
because obviously
like it's.
They didn't show Chris Evans on the chairs, and so a lot of people didn't expect that. They led with the big. They led with. That's how you know what it is. Like, that's how you know what it is. They didn't show him on the chair. You know why he's the first for them to show. Yeah, I think they led with him and Thor because obviously they're 2 out of the big 3 that we had in Marvel. And listen, most of it was, hype or nostalgia and all that outside of the like Wakandan and Fantastic Four trailer thing. What I'm more curious about is how they implement the Thunderbolts, Shang-Chi. Like, I'm curious, what role do they play and how are they
Guardians of the Galaxy?
I don't think they're gonna be. I don't think maybe Secret Wars, but I don't think they're gonna be in Doomsday. I think their stories like
I think they could be
closed.
I think they could be. Maybe just not an important role, but like, like a show up kind of thing. Like,
yeah, I'm just curious how the other things. I understand the multiversal like things and the nostalgia or characters that are coming back or from alternate timelines and stuff. I get that. I'm more curious about how the stuff that the MCU has put in front of us these last 5 years gets incorporated.
How it culminates.
Like, I'm so curious about that. But yeah, I'm eagerly waiting the actual trailer. Yeah, I don't have much to say about it. To be honest.
Yeah, right now, we're more excited for fucking Supergirl and Clayface than Avengers Doomsday.
More excited? No. No, I had both behind Avengers Doomsday, but I do have more confidence in those two movies until I'm proven right or wrong. But you guys tell us in the comments below, what did you all think about these 4 trailers, or these 4 Avengers Doomsday teasers? Which one's your favorite? Rank them, I guess. Rank them in the comments below. You guys can obviously tell us why we love discussing with you all down there. So go ahead and leave your thoughts down there. And obviously, if you made it this far and you haven't, please like the video, subscribe, and click the bell, all of that. And this has been another episode of the Double Feature Podcast. This is a long one because we're back.
Yeah.
Hopefully consistent.
Long one to start out the new year.
Maybe consistent. We'll see. But yeah, we appreciate you all so much for sticking with us for almost like 2 hours. Yeah, be sure obviously to place your thoughts on any of these topics down below. And if you made it this far and you haven't, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. That way, you know, every time we post, it's always about this stuff. You guys get notified. It helps us out. We help each other out. You feel me? And yeah, but other than that, it's been your boy Keezy.
Me boy Kills.
And hopefully we see you all in the next one.